Day 2 of the apparatus finals in Doha, Qatar, and the World Gymnastics Championships continuing with the women getting set to come out for... Oh, wake up, Simone. Hey, you got to compete in a minute. Morgan thinks it's really funny. Morgan Hurd will be out there for the U.S. and Simone Biles looking for medal number 6.
I mean, we kind of talked about it already, but the exhaustion is real.
Yeah.
You know, she has competed all week long, every single day, all around, pretty much every day.
Yeah, but timing is everything in life. Right as the camera got to...
That was funny. Yeah.
But, you know, the thing about Simone, if you see her yawning like that, it's traditional. It's what she does, and it usually means that she's going to win another gold medal.
Okay, we're going to hold you to that one.
Yeah, that was good.
So Biles just keeps adding to the list. The World Championships, gold in the team, the all-around, the vault, silver, and the uneven bars, which she's really proud of. First time she medaled in that event final. And balance being some problems earlier. And the bronze medal, she hung on for the bronze. So one more opportunity for a medal. It would be 6. And also for a 4th gold medal to tie her own record. Number have done that. She's done it 3 times. Melanie De Jesus from France will lead things off. Saraiva from Brazil, Morse from Canada. Murakami, very good, from Japan. Then Monikova, Simone, and Morgan go back-to-back. Nakamova from Russia, rounding out the 8 that will compete on floor.
I don't know this, but I can't remember if Simone has ever in a major competition gotten a medal of every color also. She very well could have, but getting that silver on bars is probably her biggest accomplishment in her mind at this point.
Her standard, though, she'd love them all to be gold. And on some level, expect them to be. So as they get set, we step away, coming back with floor. Last opportunity to watch Simone Biles in action at the 2018 World Gymnastics Championships. 3 golds. Looking for her 6th medal overall as the floor exercise final is about to start.
And she's got it. You know, it's this routine for her looks so easy. It's absolutely incredible, but the skills are so difficult. But what an incredible week it has been for Simone. I don't think we've talked about it today, but also dealing with a kidney stone, by the way.
Went to the ER late the night before the start of the World Championships, and now an update on the overall medals. She's 1 away. Svetlana Horkina with 20. She can tie that with a medal on floor. Also looking for a 6th medal. And Elena Shusanova, who sadly lost a couple of months ago, passed away, but the last one with 6 medals at a single World Championships, 1987.
Well, Simone knows that if she does even remotely what she's capable of, she's going to get a medal, and my guess is she's going to get the gold medal. Nobody is even close with her if she does what she can.
Morgan Hurd, who came in as the reigning world all-around champ without Simone there last year in Montreal. You look at this lineup, who could possibly challenge? Forget about Simone. I know you don't think anyone's going to challenge Simone, but...
Mai Murakami, she's the reigning world champion on floor exercise. She did that last year, 2017, in Montreal.
They got to get the order right here. See, they started something new.
It's a new thing, and everyone's getting used to it.
Melanie right there, De Jesus DeSantis. She's tremendous as well. European champion on the floor exercise.
So the start list looks like this. Melanie does start it out, and then Flavia Saraiva from Brazil. Morse Murakami in that 4th spot. Monikova from Russia ahead of the 2 Americans, Biles and Hurd, and then Kamova to close it out in 8th. The last event for the women at the World Championships. Frustration on the beam and that bronze medal, and it normally tends to set her off, anger her a bit for that next event. which it's not like she needs any extra motivation.
She doesn't need any anger at all. She was over a point ahead of Mai Murakami in the qualifying round. You see another yawn from Simone, and like I said, that's usually good news for her. She kind of maybe copes with some of the anxiety and stress that comes with being Simone Biles or any athlete in a final like this. But this is a gorgeous routine right here that we're about to see. Finished a little bit out of contention in the all-around, but had a wonderful event. Was very emotionally upset after that. She knew she was close, and she knew she had a shot to get on the podium.
First to go on floor exercise in the final, the 18-year-old from France, Melanie De Jesus. Sixth in the all-around final.
Has a very big opening tumbling run. Double layout with a full twist. Oh boy, and she usually is so close, but she keeps both of those feet in. Typically, I believe both were out. That's 0.3 of a point.
Well, what a beautiful start. Minus that first tumbling pass, extremely difficult, but I think she did land actually out of bounds. So, but really, that was the only major deduction that I saw. Of course, a few landings.
And I bet she's not even sure if she was out of bounds, because you kind of can't look over your shoulder, and it was close. If one foot goes out of bounds, a 10th. If both are out of bounds,
hard to tell from that angle.
Wasn't conclusive. Open, full twisting double, much more challenging when you don't grab your legs and pull them to increase the rotation.
The gymnasts are putting in all sorts of unique pirouettes, jumps, and leaps, and the facial expression.
That's just absolutely stunning. You know, very difficult tumbling, but Tim, and I think you mentioned this in the all-around, but just beautiful, the artistry, the choreography, and the dance, and just really just a phenomenal gymnast to watch. Just stunning.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Excited for her future these next few years leading up to Tokyo.
Born in Martinique in the Caribbean, moved to France in 2013, the French national champ in floor in 2018.
What did you think? Do you think both of them were out on the mount?
I thought so, but again, it was hard to tell from the angle that we saw.
He's got a 13.9 in qualifying, 13.433.
And you see the penalty right there, 0.3 of a point off.
So on to the next. It's the 19-year-old from Rio, Flavia Saraiva. And a top performer for Brazil. They threatened, they were so close in the team event for the first time, trying to medal, had it there on the last rotation and couldn't quite hold on.
Yeah, they were in third position.
Yep.
And had uneven bars to finish and faltered. A number of athletes struggled there, but it's experience. Another big step. That's a 3/10 step and 1 for going out of bounds.
Well, that was great.
You know, for me, it's like I can't watch her on floor and not be. Yeah, it's just like, you know, very few athletes are able to pull off in a routine of this magnitude for her that they're having fun. And I honestly think she is.
And here's that opening tumbling pass. So you see, big step back, out of bounds. Only 1 foot, though. So just 1/10 of a deduction for the out of bounds. But really difficult tumbling pass. And this one right here, too, a double layout. You want to see your hips open all the way to the end, chest up on the landing, which was great.
Look at that. Beautiful air on that. Little bit short on this, under-rotated, has to take that step back, but...
Maybe he was trying to stay in bounds there.
Yeah, it could have been, yeah. And she doesn't stick this, but she kind of dances right out of it, so...
Good cover.
Yeah.
And energy in the building on a weekend, and maybe on floor you can feed off of that even more.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
And seemed to build.
Yeah, I never heard the audience until I needed them.
So around 13-7-6-6. You see that penalty, the 1/10, and into first place.
Okay, but this right here is just the definition of stunning. I don't know how else to describe. It is just beautiful.
Brooklyn Moore, the 17-year-old from Cambridge, Ontario, Canada.
Her older sister, Victoria Moores, also famous on this event.
So just spectacular choreography and presentation. Unfortunately, the tumbling didn't quite match this time.
Takes your breath away, though.
Flavia Saraiva, the leader right now from Brazil. We'll get the number on Brooklyn Moores as we come back. Then the reigning world champ on floor, Mai Murakami. Mistakes took away from that routine on floor for Brooklyn Moores.
But just so gorgeous. And, you know, she's not just going through the motions. As you can see there, she feels the music. She performs it. Instead of a floor mat, she could be on a stage in a beautiful concert hall. Just stunning.
But 13.066 and currently in third place of the three that have gone so far here on floor. But up next is one of the top names, one of the threats for the at least silver medal. Who knows? Maybe the top spot. The 22-year-old from Tokyo, Japan, Mai Murakami, second in the all-around final, and she is the reigning world champ on floor.
Mai Murakami.
Also has some very powerful tumbling. She starts out with a double twisting, double somersault.
Wow, stumbled out of that turn, did the same exact thing in the all-around finals. Well, that was great, minus at the very beginning, that triple turn that she did. Again, did the same exact thing in the finals. But I think that's going to put her on the podium.
Last year, that floor title, the first time a Japanese woman won an event at the World Championships. 22-year-old Mai Murakami will step away, come back for the rest here. Women's floor exercise in the final, including Simone Biles and Morgan Hurd. Back with a look at Mai Murakami after that floor exercise routine. 13.866. It's enough to put her into first place by 1/10 of a point over Saraiva.
And Saraiva lost that 10th with the stepping out of bounds.
So it's Murakami, Saraiva, De Jesus, the top three, but big names still to come.
Representing Russia, Angelina Melnikova.
Angelina Melnikova from Russia, the 18-year-old, 14.033 in qualifying. She was the third best in qualifying for this floor final.
Really good start.
got it going.
Well, that was good. A few of the turning elements, not as precise as she has been, but in the qualifying round of competition, 14.033. I think this is going to be close.
Yeah, I'll tell you though, the landing's really hard, tumbling, and for the most part, pretty great on the landings, eliminating those execution deductions.
Here's one of those turns, so pretty good. Goes into the combination. Falls out of that one just a tad, but covers it up with the choreography. Here's that opening tumbling pass, though. Look at this. Stretched body. Just about a stick. That's very difficult. Teammates, of course, they're happy. They like it.
He started to stand up, and she wasn't quite
She wasn't having it.
Yeah.
Another one of those landings you're talking about, Tim. She was part of that silver medal team from Russia that won that second spot in Rio at the Olympics. Part of the team effort here was in the all-around final. The women's all-around final rounded out the top 5 there. So maybe putting some pressure on the top of the leaderboard as he's got Simone Biles, Morgan Hurd, the 2 Americans coming next.
And you know,
Lilia Kamova will round out the group.
she's actually been known in the past for being inconsistent, but has improved upon that dramatically in this past year.
Top score currently belongs to Mai Murakami.
So 13.866 is the number of Mai Murakami. Hoping, breathing, trying to breathe. That drum beat doesn't help.
No, it doesn't, right?
Oh, man, just missed. 13.833. Oh.
Lovely to see all of these.
All right, so it's Murakami, Melnikova, Saraiva, the top 3 as we get to the 2 Americans now, and the headliner, Simone Biles. And you've got her and Morgan Hurd, another one who would be here, you would think, Jade Carey, a change in the rules. She decided not to come to Worlds.
Yeah, it's very complicated, but 3 teams, and the USA was one of them, qualified for the Olympics at these Worlds, which is earlier than ever before. The rule states that if you're part of the team that gets that done, you cannot qualify as an individual through the World Cup process. Because of that, they decided to stay at home, and they'll go the World Cup route. She's not the only one that's doing it. Fan Yi-Lin from China also is doing it.
And I got a chance to talk to her actually this morning, and she said that she is now gearing up for that World Cup, the first one in about 2 weeks. And she said, you know, it's definitely been hard watching Worlds at home this year, but I am so happy for these girls. They've been doing amazing, and I'm so proud of them.
So we may see her in Tokyo, but it's Simone Biles and Morgan Hurd back to back. And here is Biles going after medal number 6 and a 4th gold.
And I'll tell you what, if Simone Biles can walk off the floor, she's your champ, in my opinion.
Wow.
Has had problems with that, staying in bounds. Not that time.
And I'm not quite sure, but might have been both feet.
I think so. So 0.3 of a point, but once again, if she can just put to her feet the last tumbling run, I don't believe it'll be any problem at all.
Not even close.
You think she likes the color gold?
There you go, 4 gold medals.
Teammates loving it, crowd loving it. Competitors not so much.
Yeah, but they knew that really she just needed to complete the exercise. I mean, it's not official yet, but there's no way they're gonna be able to find enough errors in that routine with the stratospheric maximum score that she's capable of.
Oh, absolutely not. The qualifying round, she got a 15.333. Score to be right now, 13.866. Look at this opening tumbling pass. 2 flips in the air, 2 twists, but what makes it so difficult is the stretched body position, completely open, and the height that she gets is insane.
Also on that skill, which bears her name as well, that's a Biles. The only very visible error in the routine is she goes a little bit over on this and has to hop back, and you see one foot definitely out, but the other one not conclusive.
That was actually smart. She lifted it up.
Yeah, she did.
Had she put it down, it would have gone, but...
Living every second with her. In the end of what has been an exhausting week in Doha, but a very good one.
And so much to be proud of. I mean, let's remember, she has only been back in the gym for 365 days plus 1 day. Yesterday was a full year since she's been back in the gym, and to leave these world championships as successful as she has been is just incredible.
I mean, can you imagine? She wins a medal on every single event.
And she does. It's 14.933 into first place, and it's by, what, more than a point? Yeah.
Crazy.
You know, but I would actually disagree with the 3:10.
Did they take the 3?
They took the 3, but in slow-mo, I only saw 1 foot go out of bounds. Maybe we're wrong.
So Simone Biles on top of the leaderboard with just 2 competitors left and 6 medals. And perhaps that 4th gold, which would tie her own record. A number of people have done it. She's done it a few times. But the floor now belongs to the 17-year-old Morgan Hurd. Came in 4th in qualifying here. Came in 3rd in the all-around final, and would love to be on that podium with Simone Biles.
Very expressive routine. Difficult tumbling run, double-double. She needs to stay in bounds as well.
Well, that was excellent. It's going to be very close. Scored a 13.933 in the qualifying, 13.866 in the all-around final. And she needs better than that to overtake Mai and move into second place there.
Gained a lot of attention and fame with that win in the all-around last year, and the glasses and the braces. In fact, J.K. Rowling called her a real-life hero in glasses.
I know, I can't believe it. Yes, I can't wait. They're excited to go home.
I can't wait. First things first.
And you know, that was a really, really great routine. The only thing that I'm thinking, every single landing just had a slight movement, whether it was a step or a hop, and the judges are going to be so critical in that execution score.
And in addition to the execution score, Melnikova, for example, has a higher starting score.
And it's the big double straight. You might have been wondering about parts of the music where we could hear a human voice.
It was beautiful, though.
It really was.
I think it was the best routine she's done here.
Motion of the floor exercise.
So the number to watch, 13, or think about 13.866. Mai Murakami, who is currently in second place, and she's able to overtake her. Two Americans at the top. 13.933.
Wow.
Biles, Hurd, the top two. And Mai Murakami in third place as we are down to the final routine on floor.
But we have one more competitor to come in just a moment on women's floor exercise.
Talking about what they're going to do once they go.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's been a long few weeks in Doha. All right, here it is. Lilia Akhimova from Russia, the 21-year-old.
Lilia Akhimova.
And in her world championship debut. 8th in qualifying, 13.6 the number there.
Really made the Russian team because of her prowess on vaulting and on this event, floor exercise.
Well, really, really difficult tumbling passes, but unfortunately, I just don't think that's going to be enough to get her on the podium.
Great finish, though. Full twisting double at the end and sticking that, but
every single landing just a little bit low, especially those first two opening tumbling passes. Her chest extremely low, taking multiple steps, and again, the execution is everything.
Yeah, I agree with you. I can't see this factoring in to a podium finish. So here is the mount right here, and let's look at the body position when she lands. And there's one step, and when you come right down to it, that's two steps because she brings the other leg forward and does the same thing there.
200 steel springs under that carpet. gymnast can punch them exactly right. They propel them up into the air for all these incredible tumbling lines of this thing.
There's that final tumbling pass, full twisting double back, or full in, excuse me.
A little bit messy in the air, but she nails that landing.
Murakami in third, 13.866 is that number. Melnikova just missing. Currently in fourth.
So we
wait for that final number as you've got two Americans at the top of the leaderboard, Simone Biles, Morgan Hurd, and then Mai Murakami from Japan in third. 13.366 in seventh place, so it is the two Americans who will win gold and silver. Yet another gold for Simone Biles. And just outside the top three. What'd you say about fourth?
The dreaded fourth place position. It's the worst.
4 golds and a medal on floor for Morgan Hurd. And Murakami, the bronze medal for Japan. Remember those names. Obviously, you know the American ones, but as you think ahead to the Olympics in Tokyo, certainly will play a prominent role. And the U.S. as a team already qualifying, as Tim said a moment ago.
And this was actually the all-around podium as well, just a little bit mixed up. Simone won, of course. Mai Murakami was second, and Morgan got the bronze.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again,
tears.
let's put our hands together
For fourth.
for a great women's floor exercise final. And
So their work is done in Doha. And two American flags atop that leaderboard to close out the women's floor exercise final. Simone Biles, fourth gold medal, and Morgan Hurd, the silver ahead of Mai Murakami, who wins the bronze ahead of Angelina Melnikova from Russia. So what a week for Simone Biles. From the qualifying after finding out she had a kidney stone, she competes throughout the team event in the U.S. with a runaway win there. And in all, 6 medals and 4 of them gold for Simone Biles here in 2018 at the World Gymnastics Championships. More action straight ahead. One more final to go here from Doha.